Everybody's paying their taxes now, and I want to give you some devastating numbers on how the rich are paying less and less taxes throughout the different years. So for example, let's start with 1992 to 2007. Well, the 400 highest incomes in the country, those 400 biggest taxpayers, well, they should be the biggest taxpayers, I'm not sure they are, their average income has gone up 392%. They're doing great. You see that? It's a big chunk of time and they're doing fantastic. But you see right there, their average tax rate has gone down 37%. So while their income has quadrupled, their tax rates have gone down. Why? Because of course they have political power and that's how it works. Now you think that's bad, wait till you get a load of this. In the Bush tax cuts that just got renewed in 2010, now remember that was renewed under the Obama administration for a compromise that we hear about. Let me show you a chart of who that benefited overall, okay? So now it's kind of hard to read. You see bottom 20%, almost no benefits from those tax cuts. And then you see it fourth 20%, third 20%, et cetera, almost nothing, almost nothing, almost nothing, until you get to the top 1%. The very last bar you're looking at, the one that's through the roof, is just for the top 0.1%, and they got on average annual tax savings of $146,000. You like apples? How you like them apples? Well, the top 0.1% love those apples. They're like, give me more, give me more. Republicans, Democrats, what does it matter? I get paid either way. So oftentimes you hear people like John Cornyn go on television, he's a Republican senator from Texas, saying, oh, you know what, the poor aren't paying enough. They, the bottom 46% don't pay, any federal income tax. Now, of course, what he just snuck in there is federal income tax, but it makes it seem like they're getting a free ride and that they don't pay anything. That's not true, okay? Because you also have to pay state and local taxes, payroll taxes, and sales tax as well. So when you put that into the equation, here's what the result is. And it's a mixed bag. Look at this. So the bottom 20% actually does pay taxes, about 3.8%, but they're in the bottom 20%. They can't afford very much. And then you get into 9.9% for the fourth 20%, and then you see the numbers. Here's the interesting thing. The top 1% pay about the same as the second 20%. The top 20% pay more than the top 1%. So why does that go back down? Well, it goes back down because it's, first of all, the sales tax, payroll tax, et cetera, is a much smaller percentage of their income. And then second of all, very, very important, capital gains and dividends. So if you have a ton of money and you invest in the stock market and you get capital gains or dividends in return, are taxed usually at about 15%. So that's much less than the average taxpayer. So, well, there you have it then. That's why they pay less. So when you look at the overall picture, everybody pays taxes. And the top 1% actually do not have a progressive tax structure. Remember, progressive tax structure is the more you make, the higher percentage of your income you're supposed to pay. Except we've now stopped that because the rich have captured the system, so they're now paying less than even some people making less than them. In fact, making significantly less than them. But if you think the rich are paying less, wait till you get a load of corporations. It's one of my favorite charts of all time, okay? So get ready. So this shows you corporate taxes, payroll taxes, and the individual income tax, okay? And this is from 1950 to 2009, so a big stretch of time. So the very top is your individual income tax, and that's remained relatively stable throughout those years, okay? The big red line going way, way, way down is corporate taxes. The big green line going way, way, way up is payroll taxes. Now, payroll taxes are paid by, of course, you and I. Everybody that earns a wage, we pay the payroll tax. So you see what corporate America did to you? They shifted all the taxes onto you. So they pay less and you pay more. So corporations pay less as a percentage. The top 1% pays less as a percentage. Guess who pays more? You got it, you. Okay, in fact, there's a great report done by Martin Sullivan at tax.com. He compared someone who would be making $1.2 million in New York at one of the fancy high-rises to a guy who would be basically a janitor at that same high-rise. So the janitor makes $33,000. The guy, like I said, is making $1.2 million who's living in that building. You know what happens under the New York rates that apply, and because of capital gains, dividends, etc., the janitor pays 24.9%, so about 25% in taxes. The millionaire pays 14.7%, so less than 15% in taxes. So who's getting screwed here and who's getting the better end? Unsurprisingly, the guys who give a ton of money to politicians are the ones that pay less taxes. And you know what? For them, it's a good investment. You give money to a politician, and they give you hundreds of thousands of dollars in tax breaks. For some of these guys, millions of dollars in tax breaks.